Hello once again, and we are taking another Google Maps adventure, trying to just get away. And we're looking at Long Island, and while I did a video just a couple hours ago about Flagstaff, and what a nice place it would be right now to be there. However, there are some things that Flagstaff lacks that we have on Long Island, and one is the coastline. Flagstaff's in the middle of the country, it's landlocked. Second of all, it doesn't really have lakes. So, I mean, we have lakes like Lake Ronkonkoma, we have rivers on Long Island, such as the Peconic River, which is over here. Um, and we'll show you what some of these places look like. So this is the Peconic River here in south of Riverhead. So you have this beautiful big lake over here. Um, these beautiful lakes, and as you know, we were at Sears Bellows, and you know the beautiful lakes we saw there. You also have this lake here, Wildwood Lake. Right? So we can get a good picture of that. Trying to get a good. There we go. This is good. And again, here are all those delicious shapes. Pitch pines, of course. My favorite pine, of course. I mean, ponderosas are beautiful, but I still love the pitch pines. See, hopefully, maybe this one. So again, here are the great shapes, the pitch pines. I will say, I think the pitch pines look a little bit fuller than the ponderosa pines do. You got a nice blue sky on this day, and this is again Wildwood Lake here, which is south of Riverhead as well. But if we go jump over to Flagstaff, you will see that there aren't really many lakes in Flagstaff. The big negative about it being dry all the time is that there aren't many bodies of water. It is a high desert, and therefore you're lacking the bodies of water. You will see no rivers here. You will see no big lakes here. In fact, there are very few lakes around Flagstaff. There are some, and I'll show them to you, but they're very small. Here is Lakey Lane. This is one of the lakes right here that is south of Flagstaff. It's a small lake. It's also, I think, a man-made lake. It's maintained. It's a maintained lake, which means I don't even think this is a natural lake. Alright, so it's a big downfall, a big downside of Flagstaff. It's not all great there. And it is a place I would love to visit. There's another small lake here, Humphrey Lake. It is a place I would love to visit, but I really don't want to live there long term. There's another lake right here. Because the lakes are kind of small, and you don't have the variety of ecosystems that you have on Long Island. But when the weather sucks on Long Island, it would be nice to get away to Flagstaff for a little bit. But and this is the other lake they have, Lower Lake Mary. All right, and these lakes sometimes they're kind of dry. You'll see here in a minute. You look here, it looks like the lake in this image is dried up completely almost. So some of these lakes they dry up during the summer months. So again, you just don't have it. It's very dry. It's the other extreme. It's very dry in Flagstaff. So it is the other extreme, and that's what I want to point out in this video. But it would still be nice to go there. Oh, there's another lake. This is Marshall Lake. Let's see if we can get a picture of that. No pictures. Can't even get pictures of them. Jeez. All right. There are a few other lakes around Flagstaff, but again, the lakes they have are not that. And again, there's no transportation to these lakes. Flagstaff has good transportation within the city, but not. Look, it's not a place I want to live in. All right, I know. I do talk about it, but it's not a place I'd want to live in. But it would be a cool place to visit. There's another small lake called Cataract Lake, which is over here in Williams. These are all relatively small lakes. They're not like the lakes here, and they don't even look that. I mean, the water doesn't even look that clean, really. compared to the lakes we have on Long Island and in the Northeast. If we go back to the Northeast here, you will see what I mean. So there's a downside to not getting much rain. I know rain has a purpose. I know that. It's just the timing of this rainy weather and all the closures that are going on are, it's just bad timing. Because if you look at the country, you'll see, as a whole, the west looks dry. Look at all this, and the east is green, because the east gets more rain than the west does. So we don't like the rain, but it is necessary to give us all those beautiful places that we've gone to. All those beautiful places. So I'm sorry for being a little hard on the rain. It's just, this is Sears Bellows Park. There's a beautiful lake here, and we wouldn't have lakes like this if we didn't have rain. So I understand that. And they don't have lakes like this in Flagstaff. They have a few, but not like we have. So hopefully we can get some sunny weather soon. Hopefully this time I get to the Pine Barrens, because I need to. I have to. And I'll keep you posted tomorrow with the weather update, or should I say later today, because it's after midnight. Take care, everybody, and be well, and try to get out there and enjoy those sunny days when we get them here in New York, because when the sun comes out, there's no better place than the Pine Barrens. Take care, everybody.